Yes, what I was hoping to ask. So, are there tickets still available for the
There are.
superintendents? Okay.
Yeah. At this point, we've sold almost 200,
Okay.
and we're capping it at approximately 250.
Okay.
And every year it does sell out, and unfortunately, there's a wait list
Right.
for the superintendent's dinner.
Oh wow.
And we're able to sometimes, something happens right before the date, and we're able to open some seats that can happen.
Okay.
That's why we keep the wait list just in case.
Okay. Makes sense. And is it just until it runs out, or is there like a last day to buy it, or is it
No,
pretty much
until
going to
last.
be wait
Yeah,
list?
we want to make sure that we are fully sold,
Okay.
because all the profits are going to student scholarships,
Okay.
as well as if students can apply if they're going directly into the world of work,
Okay.
and they need monies for equipment or materials so that they can be successful
Okay.
in their particular career.
Okay. So, okay. So for materials, would that be like tools,
Particular
or like
tools
hard hat?
and-
Okay. Yeah.
In cosmetology, they might need a starter kit,
Okay.
or a particular tool in construction,
Okay.
some materials, what
Okay.
have you.
Okay.
And last year, between the superintendent's dinner and the golfing and corporate sponsorship, we were able to give out $90,000
Oh wow.
in scholarships and donations.
Okay.
And we do all the announcements at the senior awards event at the end of the year, right before graduation.
Okay.
What can people expect at the dinner?
They can expect to leave Monty Tech very full. And people do share with us that they sometimes skip lunch knowing that the dinner will be fast approaching.
I understand it's 7 courses or 6 courses?
It is.
Okay, yeah.
So, and we start at 5 o'clock, and with lamb pops and cheese platters and an entire seafood, entire display with lobster meat and shrimp cocktail and oysters and so forth. And so many people, if they don't pace themselves, certainly can run out of steam
Right.
for the 7-course meal.
And has the theme been announced at this point, or
It has.
it has been? Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
the big show.
Right,
So
I was
it's
talking to one of the culinary students, and she seems surprised to learn it was a circus theme. So I
Yes.
wanted to make sure that wasn't
Yes.
still on the
It was
wraps.
the big show circus theme.
Okay.
What have been themes in the past years?
One was our anniversary, so it was the gala,
Mhm.
our 50th anniversary. One year they did a Hollywood theme. Years before I had gotten here, they definitely had like the Golden Gate Bridge. They did a San Francisco thing. They've done a cowboy. They've done sports themes. They've really transformed the school. And the nice thing about it is that the students and staff really get involved with decorating the school and the transformation. When people say, oh, they're coming to a 7-course meal at a gala at a high school,
Right.
how do you get a visual of, you think it's still of a school, classrooms, hallways, and so forth, but it really gets transformed, and to people's amazement.
Now we know that the culinary students are involved because it's a dinner. How are the other students involved?
So house carpentry,
Yeah.
cabinet making, the cabinet making students in house carpentry help with the superintendent's gift, which I can't share yet because it is a surprise to our guests. So our students been very busy making, over 250. Each guest receives a gift.
Okay.
In addition, all the remodeling that happens in the building with the theme, the students are involved with that, including electrical. And then other shops are involved based on, like the graphics department, certainly they were involved with the design of the invitation, as well as various themes they'll support through the print shop,
Okay.
the different signages and so forth. And then teachers volunteer. Teachers and students volunteer to work the evening. And we start with volunteer chefs from the region that help our culinary staff and students. prepare, and then we have our culinary students and volunteers serve our guests. And then we have parents, teachers, and students volunteer in the dish room to clean all the dishes.
Okay.
And then we have other volunteers that help with guest registration and helping people with their coats and so forth. We also have volunteers that help people get the superintendent's gift to their car.
Okay.
Because in the past, there's always been big boxes, and a lot of people actually can't carry them. So we have our junior ROTC students as well as other volunteers from various shops support that. In fact, our junior ROTC students do all the parking detail,
Okay.
helping people park and get settled.
And you said what was in about $90,000 in
Yes.
scholarships you were expecting to raise? That's the number. Okay.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's all set for me. Is there anything else you need, or?
Yeah, what kind of entertainment is going to be this year?
Um,
Cirque du Soleil since it's a circus?
Right, there'll
Yeah.
be some circus-themed entertainment. I always like not to share too much, just because it's fun when
Right.
there's several teachers that love to get dressed up, and then are entertainers throughout the evening. And then Katie Whitaker and Jen Woods have been very busy reaching out to our business leaders and looking for corporate sponsors and so forth, and
Okay.
seeking donations. So there's a huge component of our fundraising efforts are in the raffles, and we have actually electronic raffling system, because in the past people would have to go up and check the board to see if someone was trying to outbid them, and now it's literally an app on your phone, and you get alerted, when you are the highest bid. But then if someone else puts in a bid higher, you get alerted, so that
Oh wow.
if it's something that you really want,
Yeah.
you don't have to leave your seat. You can continue to monitor it on your phone app.
Wow.
And that is also tied to we have 2 large screens at the event, and every 10 seconds or 15 seconds, each of the raffle items flash on the screen, and they give you an update of where it's at. And then there's also a thermostat of the level of fundraising that is happening moment by moment, which is wonderful for our participants.
What have some of the superintendent's gifts been in the past?
They've had a mantle clock,
Okay.
they've had mirrors, they've had end tables, side tables, deacon bench, various frames. Last year was a beautiful 3 8x10 frame.
Okay.
So there's been all different types of beautiful. I think this clock was one of the years that's hanging right there.
Oh wow. So they should bring a fair-sized car with them in case it's a pinch. Yeah. Okay. Well, that sounds great. I know you want to do a photo as well, John.
Mhm.
Or